Hello everyone, this is Amanda. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card that I made at a recent class, and everybody at the class was so concerned that it was going to be a really difficult card to make, but it was super easy, so I figured it'd be a good project to start off with for my first video, so bear with me here for a little bit. I'm going to start off with a piece of Whisper White cardstock that's 3 3/4 by 5 inches, and I'm using the 1 3/8 inch circle punch and a post-it note. And I'm just going to punch a circle from that post-it note, and you want to make sure that you get as much of the sticky part of the post-it note inside the circle as you can. And we want this little circle piece. And I'm going to place it where I want my moon. And then I'm going to grab Pool Party ink and a wedge of Stampin' Sponge. And I like to start off the edge of the paper and swirl with the sponge, constantly touching the cardstock. I think it just blends the colors a little bit more and gives it a little bit smoother of a look. And you kind of have to hold that circle in place a little bit because there's only one side that has the sticky from the post-it note. Okay, so now I'm done with the Pool Party ink, and next I'm going to use Tempting Turquoise. And just do the same thing. And this one you really want to start off the edge because it's a lot darker of a color than the Pool Party. And I'm trying to make the bottom and this side darker than the rest of it. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to peel off that mask from the moon. And see how bright of a white that is compared to the rest, even though it didn't look like it was going to be that way. Next, I'm going to take basic black ink and the pine tree from Lovely as a Tree. Get it inked up really good. And I'm going to stamp the tree several times before inking it up again. This makes it look like there's a tree further back than the first one. Same thing on the other side. Okay. Now I'm going to stamp my greeting from Upsy Daisy. Right in the bottom corner. There we go. And now, because we've added so much ink, I'm just going to hit it with the heat tool really quick. And that's just because I want to make sure that all my ink is good and dry before trying to glue it to my card front, because I don't want to smear any of that black ink. And I am gluing this onto a 4" by 5 1/4" piece of basic black. Okay. Now I'm going to tie a piece of basic gray 5/8" satin ribbon into a knot. Use some paper snips to trim this down here. And now I'm just going to glue this onto a 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 piece of basic gray cardstock that was scored at 4 1/4". I like to press down really hard when I use glue stick to make sure the entire panel is glued down. And that is, as soon as I straighten the ribbon again, that is the finished card. So I hope it wasn't too terrible to watch. Like I said, this is my first video, and I'll definitely be trying to do more in the future. So thanks for watching.